happening? What's happening? It happened.
Come on, then. What? How about you?
When does this happen in the movie?
Now. You're looking at now, sir. Everything that happens now is happening now.
What happened to then?
We passed then.
When?
Just now. We're at now.
Go back to then.
When?
Now.
Now?
Now.
I can't.
Why?
We missed it.
When?
Just now.
Take it off, dickhead. I'm serious.
Richard, what's happening?
I am a god, you dull creature, and I will not be bullied by that.
Your tiny Jesus, your golden fleece diapers with.
We're live.
Thank you, tiny Jesus. And we're live. Welcome to the 288th edition of ASAT, a show about trivia, movie trivia. I'm your host, JPO Jordan Pierce Owens, as we are knee deep in the 2023 ASAT Tag Team Tournament. You'll see in the bottom right of the bracket here, we are in your final quarterfinals round tonight, as BMF took down the Rookie Sensations and Death Proof took down the Sumerian Death Squad. So now this is going to be one heck of a banger, as the cool kids say, because we've got two very powerful teams here tonight. I'm not alone, though. Tato, how you doing?
I am doing great. Thank you for once again having me with you alongside on the desk.
And we got the BMFs, badass movie fans, badass motherfuckers, Brian Mesa forever. It's Brian and Mesa.
It's quite good. This will be a tough matchup because it's like a name versus line match. Like see what happens to Steve AC USA.
Yes, I want to say a few words. This is the battle of two objects from much beloved Quentin Tarantino movies. We're the wallet. You guys are the car. I'm sure the car will run over the wallet in a real battle. But I'm going to make a prediction. The winner of this match shall be ASAT Tag Team Champions. Forget the other competition. I think the winners here are going to make it all the way to the finals. So we're going to determine who that's going to be with this matchup.
And their opponent, it's indeed Corey and Jonathan Death Proof. How y'all doing tonight?
Jonathan, I'll let you talk because I talked a lot in the last match.
Yeah, it feels like I just entered in a massacre. It's like I'm just fresh off another battle. So I was like, you know what? Let's fight.
Yeah. Just got done. Well, yeah, I just got done. And Brian and Steve and I just got done with one match. So now we have to go through this dance again. But I know that just because I won before, it doesn't mean you're guaranteed a second time. But I got Jonathan here. We're going to see what happens. We know who's waiting on the other side, but we're not focused on that right now. We're focused on what's at first. And if we can make it through, then we'll focus on what's at next. But I'm ready to go again. Let's do this. Let's have some fun again.
Alrighty, yes.
Also, I'm all out of Golden State Warrior and Los Angeles Lakers references. So
we can do Los Angeles Boston Celtics reference. You be Larry Bird, I'll be Magic Johnson, baby.
You got it.
All right, never mind. I'm not gonna make that joke. All right, guys, 20 mixed bag questions here. If you need a repeat extension, let me know. If there are any questions of the game, let me know. Question number one. Oh, I guess I should click it so you can read it. Besides Harrison Ford, what three actors have played Jack Ryan? Obviously in a movie. Root for me as a host.
Yeah, root for us, Chris.
What a whopper of a first question.
I could go for a whopper.
Yeah.
Whopper.
I never tried the impossible.
I think I did one, so it was alright. I think it's like, is it more expensive or the same expensive?
I think it was the same price when I was working there for 2 seconds. I meant to try one when I worked there, but the discount that they allegedly had was
on your last
bullshit,
station. So. Like, I'm out this bitch, and you grab an Impossible Whopper and leave.
Probably should have.
4, 3, 2, 1. Brian.
Chris Pine says with Alec Baldwin.
Okay, we'll see if that's good enough. Steve?
Alec Baldwin, Chris Pine, and Ben Affleck.
And Jonathan?
Chris Pine, Ben Affleck, Alec Baldwin.
And Corey?
I'm glad I didn't miss the first one this time around. Chris Pine, Ben Affleck, and a murderer.
What?
Yes.
Come on, we all know we got
he said.
Come on, we all know we got away with it.
Yeah, not Eastwood, but the other three that they said. So
Everyone watching, we all know he did it.
Jean-Claude Van Damme must save his kidnapped daughter and avoid a possible bomb while at a hockey game. In what 90s action flick?
Guilty pleasure.
I would have gone with Threat Level Midnight.
Not a real movie, Tato. Not a real movie. Can't ask about it in this league. Oh, let's do some office trivia. Write some office trivia.
Let's not. That didn't go so well once.
Ooh, what happened? Okay, we'll talk later. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mesa.
Sudden death.
Ryan.
Oh, I thought it was Bloodsport.
And Corey.
Sudden death.
And Jonathan.
Sudden death.
Sudden death is correct.
In Brian's defense, hockey is a very bloody sport.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin stars in what live-action animation hybrid?
In my spots, JPO.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Always happy when I can find the spot.
Very sexy.
To the left.
Okay, back now, y'all.
Cha-cha, real smooth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Corey.
I believe that is the Page Master.
Jonathan.
The Good Son. I mean, the Page Master.
Hey, animation. Brian.
Also, with Christopher Lloyd, the real librarian, the Page Master.
And Steve.
The Page Master.
Hey, the Page Master is what we're looking for there. Who plays Samantha Cole, Jim Carrey's client in Liar Liar?
Ooh.
No, don't end
That
broadcast.
one or
What am
the
I
other
clicking?
Jeez.
This is all coming from my childhood brain.
This is my favorite.
I was like, wow, what did Steve love as a kid? 5,
I feel like these
4.
are these all movies Steve loves?
Well, yeah, went right off his letterbox. Pens down. We're on 4. So, Jonathan.
Well, I saw this movie later in life, and I loved it. So, Jennifer Tilly.
Corey.
Bonnie Swanson herself, Jennifer Tilly.
And Brian.
Jennifer Tilly.
Steve.
Row, Jennifer Tilly.
Yes, dibs. Jennifer Tilly.
What was
that? Dibs. Let's just make sure everyone knows. The song "You'll Be in My Heart" won Best Original Song for what animated film?
Didn't you already call dibs on Kate Winslet? You can't call dibs twice.
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can. Listen, no. Kate and Jennifer know the situation.
I don't think
we're in a very happy throuple. So, back off.
How many X messages have you thrown their way lately?
Oh God.
I mean, literally, Twitter is now X. So I mean,
yeah, that's a weird name.
Yeah.
5,
X don't
4,
give it to you.
3, 2, 1. Don't go to xvideos.com. Unless you want.
No.
Brian, what you want?
Play Canada Rod, but it's from Tarzan.
And Steve.
Tarzan.
And Corey.
The song he wrote for his daughter Lily Collins. Tarzan.
And Jonathan.
Tarzan.
A clean sweepski for Tarzan as Deathroot gets to double digits. Tato.
The Warrens help the Perron family in the first Conjuring movie. Who plays husband and wife, Carolyn and Roger Perron?
Holy.
It's weird that the husband's named Carolyn and the wife is named Roger, but I'll allow it.
Hey, you know. Whatever works. And give me a couple seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As normal, this is ASAD rules. So we'll start at the top so I can kind of keep track. What you got, Brian?
Patrick Wilson, Rose Byrne.
All right, you might be thinking of the main people. Steve.
Lily Taylor and Ron Livingston.
And Corey.
Lily Taylor and Ron Livingston.
And Jonathan.
Ron Livingston and Lily Taylor.
Yeah, Ron Livingston and Lily Taylor is who we're looking for. Yeah,
I
Wilson
started to
is one
write
of the-
Vera Farmiga
Warrens.
down, and then I noted, and I didn't even realize.
Yeah,
that's right.
Main one.
That's the Warrens, yeah.
Who plays Mikey's mother in Look Who's Talking?
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Steve, what you got?
Christy Alley.
And Brian.
Kirstie Alley, R.I.P.
And Corey.
Kirstie Alley.
Jonathan?
Okay. Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we gonna do Kirsty Christie?
I see.
They call her Kirstie.
Wait, what are we even talking about?
Do we got to show our boards again?
Kirsty versus Christie.
So what, someone had KI, someone had KR? Is that what we're trying to discuss?
There were multiple spellings, yes. Does everyone still have their boards?
Is anyone challenging is the first question.
I'm not challenging.
I'm not.
You know what?
Okay.
We're gonna be nil, so yeah, because
All right.
one it's gonna even out anyway.
All right.
So,
So everyone that I believe that was a clean sweep, then we'll go with that. I do understand what you're saying.
just
but
this
all right.
once.
I think we were told this was not a spelling bee.
No, I mean as long as it's not a completely different name, that one like, it's kind of. But like you said, it's nil, so we'll just leave it because it's not gonna.
Yeah.
It's really not gonna affect it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, who directed Parenthood?
Parenthood, Ed TV, and Frost Dixon.
You can understand how I got lost in the shuffle there.
Two are very underrated movies.
See, it's even in the chat. Look. I don't know. Yeah, KR.
Well, maybe, yeah. Of course, it's Diaz. There's, of course. What?
Right.
Love you, Chris.
4.
The same water.
See, I was just focused on making sure everyone didn't have like Kristen. I wasn't even thinking of that. 3, 2, 1. Let's just start with Corey.
Ron Howard.
And Jonathan.
Helped me in a match once. Ron Howard.
And Brian.
OP himself, Ron Howard.
Steve.
Ron Howard.
It is OP, Ron Howard.
Hey, that guy's in this tournament. What actress will you find in Life 2017, The Greatest Showman, and Dune 2021? I think The Greatest Showman also came out in a year, but it doesn't matter.
No, these are just to clarify to make sure you know that I'm not
It
referring
didn't
to
have a year.
the old one.
This came out of nowhere.
just there one day.
Just dropped on YouTube. You know?
Or it just dropped on, you never know, Pornhub.
I mean, it happens. That Jackie Chan, John Cena movie on Netflix has been done for like 5 years. They finally were just like, just fucking put it out. Just throw it somewhere.
Yeah,
Who wants this thing? $20? Hulu? Netflix, $30.
I'll take
All
it.
right.
Crackle will take it.
Crackle, somebody will take it, yeah.
I'm not even sure.
Quibi.
Tubi? You know Tubi was like, I'll read your books.
Freebie.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jonathan.
Rebecca Ferguson.
Oh, the wrong question. Corey.
Rebecca Ferguson.
Steve.
No, I think of another one in there, Zendaya.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, 2/3.
Gotcha.
Wasn't trying to do that, Brian.
Yeah, same here. I think it was Steve Zendaya.
No, because unfortunately it is Rebecca Ferguson. Based on Life, I guess, just technically, yeah. That spaceship
Ferguson.
one with Gyllenhaal and Reynolds. Not too many people are in that movie.
Who played the title character's mother in Love, Simon? Mother of Simon. Missing an uppercase comma in there, that's okay.
Also Faust.
I was looking at the chat. Did you just complain about my grammar, Tato?
What?
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 What? What?
What?
I don't know. Who's in Expendables 1? What? Who's in the Condemned? What? 5, 4, 3,
Grown-ups
2, 1. What? Brian, what you got?
Gillian Anderson.
And Steve.
Jennifer Garner.
Corey.
Jennifer Garner.
Jonathan.
Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner. Death Proof getting to double digits. Wait, no, that would mean like hundreds. Never mind. 20s is what I meant. What horror film starring Jeff Daniels, Martin Sheen, Sam Elliott, and Richard Jordan was shot on the battlefields where the actual events took place? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Pens down. Steve.
The big red one.
And Brian.
Patton.
And Corey.
Gettysburg.
And Jonathan.
I put Gettysburg as well.
That's a good pull then if he wasn't sure, because it's Gettysburg. That's what we're looking for.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you, history class.
Thank you, Corey's there. What action western stars Viggo Mortensen, Omar Sharif, and JK Simmons?
Oh, this. Oh.
Tato, what's your favorite Omar Sharif movie?
Meg says Omar Sharif is dead, but I think she's thinking of Anthony Quinn.
I'd say you could just cheat and be like, this one, but I can't say it. It's,
He's referenced in the Family Guy movie. I'll go with that.
It's not a movie. 5, 4.
Yeah, it is.
It's not a movie. No.
There's no movie based on Family Guy, yeah.
There's no movie. 3. No. We will not continue this question time. 2, 1. Corey, what you got?
Hidalgo.
And Jonathan.
Hey, Hidalgo.
And Brian.
Yeah, I put Tombstone.
And we got Steve.
Hidalgo.
Algo is the Western with Viggo. Yes. What late 80s film is the directorial debut of Cameron Crowe? Who hasn't made a movie since Aloha, sadly.
Oh, boy.
Oh, really? That long? Huh?
Yeah, some TV, and then, I'm pretty sure that's it, yeah.
Oh, now you just gave away the answer.
Well, okay, if Aloha
I don't think it was made in the 80s.
Yeah. Unless you think he has one movie and it's Aloha, then I didn't
Was
give
Emma
him
Stone around that time? I don't know.
I mean, it does mean hello and goodbye, so it'd be apropos if it were his first and last film.
That's true. Yeah, you should have thought of that. All right, 5, 4. Chug, Steve. 2, 1. Corey, what you got?
I gave her my heart. She gave me a pen. Say anything.
And Jonathan.
Say anything.
And what you got, Brian?
Yeah, I had the one director. Put Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
And what you got, Steve?
Say anything.
He did
Say
write the
anything
screenplay for
is
that.
correct.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a bad guess.
Who plays Poe's biological father, Li Shan, in Kung Fu Panda 3? We talked about Kung Fu Panda last game. Yeah.
There is. It's a long one, but it is.
Oh, yeah.
They like to make those war movies long, don't they?
No. I just, as soon as you said that, Jonathan, I just had the memories of seeing that on like the library. That it's a double VHSer, isn't it? Yeah.
That's the one.
Probably why I never rented it, because I was like, no, that looks way too long.
I saw it. It's solid. It's not like
No, I would now. I'm just saying as a kid, I was like, if I see 2 VHSs, that usually scares me.
Oppenheimer would probably be like 5 VHSs.
No, it would be just 2. It's only a little over 3, so you get an hour and a half, 2 for one VHS.
Yeah, but they're Nolan, so like that matters. So.
Magic Killers of the Flower Moon. We'll have 2 tapes.
Killers of Flower Moon. Yeah, that's one of those encyclopedia ones where it's like, by the first 6 chapters, we'll send you the next 6 chapters. 5. I don't know why I did that voice. 3. Suckers. 2. Put down your pants, motherfuckers. 1. All right, Jonathan, what you got?
Breaking Bad himself, Bryan Cranston.
And Corey.
He's the one who knocks, Bryan Cranston.
And what you got, Brad?
Be right.
Me, Cranston, Bryan Cranston.
And Steve.
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston is correct as Father Poe. Different actor in the second movie. Michael Keaton stars in what 2005 horror flick?
Ooh.
Nice. Hopefully we do get some. Any updates on that strike? And we doing any progress?
Yes, there was actually some progress recently.
Negotiations tomorrow, I believe.
Like good progress?
I think this may break my
Seemingly.
Hopefully. Shout out to them. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go back to the top ski. Brian, what you thinking?
Amityville Horror?
What you thinking, Steve?
White Noise.
What you thinking, Corey?
Oh my god.
White Noise.
What you thinking, Jonathan?
Well, I wasn't sure about this one. White Noise.
White Noise is correct, yes. With a direct-to-DVD sequel starring anybody? Nathan Fillion. There's another word.
The hammer is my penis. Will Smith and Sean Penn have both starred in a movie with what matching title?
Oh.
The movies have nothing to do with one another, but it is a matching title.
Good question. Good question.
I like these. I've done a few of these over the course of the last few months.
Yeah, they're fun.
Oh.
Good one with Billy Crystal and Paul Walker running scared. 5. So it's kind of like that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Steve.
Bad Boys.
And Brian.
I put Will Smith for 7 pounds. I wasn't sure.
Okay. Jonathan.
Bad Boys.
And Corey.
I almost lost it, and then it just came to me. Bad Boys.
Yeah, Bad Boys. Yeah, this older Sean Penn movie, and then of course.
Yeah, that's why I took.
Everyone knows the Willie.
That's why I was thinking so recent. I was like trying to think, like, wait, what? And then like, there it is.
It's a thinker. Yeah, it's a thinker for a second, unless you kind of come to it real quickly.
Yep.
Who plays Captain Lone Star in Spaceballs?
He's like.
It is not Bad Boys who plays Captain Lone Star. It is just one person.
But maybe he is a bad boy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Corey.
I Heart Uranus, Bill Pullman.
1 second. And Jonathan.
Bill Pullman.
I'm gonna keep your board up. I believe thank you. I wouldn't see it for a second. What you got, Brian?
Bill Pullman.
And Sue.
Bill Pullman.
Good old clean sweepski there for the Spaceballs question. Nice.
In The Princess Bride, what repeated phrase does Wesley say to Buttercup that really means I love you?
Unclick now. There we go. Five and 4
Really
and
good.
3, 2, 1. What you got, Jonathan?
As You Wish.
Corey.
Also the title of Carrie Ellis's autobiography, As You Wish.
I don't read. What you got, Brian?
As You Wish.
And Steve.
As You Wish.
All All right, if you all wish for a clean sweep, that is indeed what you got. Your penultimate question.
What SNL alumni appears in Office Christmas Party, Rough Night, and Bombshell?
Thank God I just saw one of these recently.
You know, it would be a rough night at the Office Christmas Party if a bombshell went off.
Nice.
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Thank you. That's Tato, the live of the chocolate.
I was not a fan of either one of these.
Opening up for Chris D'Elia, everybody. 5, 4, 3. He's still torn. He was here like a month ago. 1.
Yikes.
Pens down. Brian, what you got?
Weird Barbie herself, Kate McKinnon.
Hey, Steve.
I have Colin Jost.
What you got, Jonathan?
Kate McKinnon.
And Corey.
This Rafferty on Saturday Night Live is an absolute classic. Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon is correct for that point. Final question tonight.
What actor will you find in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Mystery Men, and Blow?
Congratulations, boys.
Well, here's the thing. If they both miss this and you both get it. Oh, wait, never mind.
You could see a perfect game.
I think you just jinxed it.
You don't say it, Brian, you fucking dick.
And 5.
Hey, I haven't used
4,
an extension yet.
3.
Extension.
Did we want an extension for this?
Yes, please. I'm trying to think. Do I want a perfect game?
I would, yes.
What?
What actor?
If you can, yes.
The Vampire Slayer, Mystery Men, and Blow.
No.
Fucking one Shane Black away from having a perfect game I had once.
Oh, no.
I said Shane Black instead of Jean Favreau.
I don't think it's right anyway.
Oh, no. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Brian.
Petey Herbuso, Paul Rubens.
Steve.
Paul Rubens.
And Jonathan.
Paul Rubens. Rest in peace.
And Corey.
I didn't get as much as I want a double perfect game. I didn't get it. I said Cliff Curtis.
No perfect score.
No.
One perfect score.
I guess I'm the only one, right?
Yep.
Nice one, yeah.
Jonathan looking like he was gonna disown Corey as a teammate for that one.
Mystery Man continues to bite me.
I'm trying to do the tribute question. Is hoping for clean sweep here, but still, regardless, tremendous game. I don't know the scores by heart, but I do know that is the highest scoring game so far of Death Proof of any, not just Death Proof, of the entire tournament so far. 39. Nobody's been anywhere near 40, at least as far as like the last 5-10 points.
Damn it, Paul Rubens.
So 39 still tremendous, but also 27 really good game as well. That definitely stacks up too with one of the highest scores of second place. So tremendous game by everyone here. So Death Proof will move on. I will bring up the graphic one more time here.
I don't know who our opponent is.
Seriously, am I wrong in thinking that these are going to be the next tag champions? I mean, for the love of God,
I agree.
they're 1 point away from getting a perfect score.
If you go statistically, yeah, you can't argue it statistically here. Movie Hero, Easy Riders, and Bad Dates have also had a really good tournament so far, so I'm definitely not ruling anyone out. But again, if you're going simply by statistics, yeah, your money would go on them. So yes,
I had Bad Dates winning the whole thing, but yeah, that's scary.
That's what I'm saying. You never know, and I mean, and every game's different here. Like I said, this was their 3 games, their highest in their 3. So yeah, who knows? That next one could be that perfect game, or it could be lower. Who knows? But we'll get there when we get there here. Again, good game by everyone here. We'll just start with Corey and Jonathan. Plugs, parting words, and let's see here. Who was your favorite member of Saturday Night Live?
That's a great question.
That is a great question. I got to go with Eddie. Yeah. I mean, Eddie has been like a once in a lifetime comedian for sure on SNL. Yeah, this was a great game.
You have
the
no
opponent,
idea.
BMF did a fantastic job. This was actually the one day I was actually worried about, going up against because of Steve, and Steve and his game are really unpredictable, and Brian is a very good competitor as well. So yeah, great game as always. This was basically my first perfect game ever.
Yeah, I was gonna say you do in general for either singles or tag, Jonathan. You do join a very small elite group. I'm not even sure what is it just you, Steve, or
It's
is anyone else in that group?
Me, John, and Jonathan are in that league.
John,
Yeah,
who?
I did it
Not
twice.
bar.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess I have to do that a second time.
Oh, well done.
All right. No pressure.
Me and you should battle 1-on-1 and see. I'm just saying we should have that set up sometime soon.
I'll
But
do one.
unfortunately, I was
I'll
up
climb
against
over.
Corey, so in the first round. But what are you gonna do? But no, thanks for having us. Can't wait to see our opponents next time. And plugs. You can find me on my social media platforms on X, Instagram, Letterboxd, Threads. I guess I'll be in Threads more, but because now I don't know what's going on. X is the Mojo Dojo Casa
I
house.
gotta Google what Threads is. I don't know what that is. You
Twitter.
crazy kid.
But yeah, great game, everybody. Great game. Well done, teammate. Well done.
Well done,
Brian Mesa forever
Well,
until
I
you
never-
probably break up.
Corey
never-
wants to.
I never got.
Oh, my bad.
I never got to answer my question about SNL.
Yeah, my bad. Good, totally go for it.
Okay. Well, Jonathan did take what I was going to say, Eddie Murphy. So, but I do have a backup. So I'm going to go with the one I've gotten so many, when I've been too depressed too many times, I always pop this guy in, and that is Adam Sandler. Like, I know that, yes, there is some bad ones, like obviously 2010, 2000s, but this guy always was like, it's always with a smile on I always bring a smile on my face. I always love his bits, like obviously the Hanukkah song, Opera Man, Canteen Boy. But nah, I always love, but Adam Sandler's always been one of my favorites. I mean, if that's not named Eddie Murphy, but yeah, very proud of Jonathan, obviously. Paul Rubens, close to a perfect game, but it happens. And now we got to look ahead to our next opponents. I know Antonio and Brian are right there. Brian Michaels and Antonio Chavez are our next opponents. I know.
Our opponents?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, Antonio, former champion.
And also, I got to share a table with at the free for all with those two. And Brian, look, we know Brian's like one of the GOATs for a reason. Antonio is proven as one of the best. But if we can do the same thing like we did today, I think we have a good shot. Jonathan?
Pretty fucking hard to beat 39, yeah.
Yeah.
We
just got to get to 40. That's all.
Yeah. Although I think I've seen a couple matches. I'm not going to get cocky, but I do see a little bit of irons in the cracks. And I think if we can expose that to Brian and Antonio, I think we got a good shot here. But I think we're very confident.
Watch out, Brian and Tony. They're coming for your cracks.
Look, we're not going to discount them. They're great. But I know that if we can do the same thing that we did here today, we can definitely do it.
Mm-hmm.
And good job, boys.
Good job.
BMF plugs, parting words, and let's keep this SNL thing going. Just give me some new answers.
I'll go first. Love playing with Steve. We played well. The question didn't go our way this time, but how can you lose to a near perfect game for that? And SNL, personally, I'll probably go with I'll go with Bill Hader on this one. I always loved his impressions. And plugs, I appear here sometimes, Movie Hero Network, Lifestyle Trivia, other leagues, and there's that. Steve?
Yeah, good. It was a good game. Another defeat, but hey, man, I'm gonna watch that. Like, I'm gonna let that roll down my back, like I let water slide down my back when I shower, baby. It's just it's always great to have a very competitive match, and you guys definitely deliver in tenfolds with an almost nearly perfect game there from both of you. I mean, perfect from Jonathan, but it is what it is. Don't worry, Corey, you'll join the club eventually.
Fingers crossed.
Mesa Media One on Twitter on. Twitter? No, excuse me, X.
You can call it twatter. It's fine.
Twatter. I mean, twatter is what it is now because now it's the past tense. But
Or you can just call it Bizarro Twitter.
yeah, I mean,
Elon's Mojo Dojo Pasta House.
At that point, you're looking for Batmite when you go into that application. At that point, favorite SNL cast member? I'm going to say Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, that's right.
That's right. Yeah,
everybody forgets.
That's right.
Everybody
Not
forgets.
a good pick if you're going SNL wise, but that's right.
Everybody forgets.
Remember, he's part of SNL, baby.
Don't we forget?
But you're not going by the show. You're just going by like their future work.
Yes, correct.
Hey, that's cheating.
Tato.
Oh, he said, "Who's your favorite cast member?" He was the cast member on SNL, and he's my favorite guy.
I was kind of thinking like who you thought was the best on the show.
Move on. That's the joke. Move on.
I got it. I was moving on. Tato.
We all know the answer's Rob Schneider.
Chris Farley.
Schneider.
Making copies.
Chris Farley. Good answer.
The Tato Nader, Tato Reno, the Tate Meister. So Farley, good one.
How about you, JPO? Who's your favorite?
I was going to say Tato stole mine, but I very much back up Will Ferrell. I thought owned it when he was there.
Yeah.
So. Reason why he's a big star still today. So, yes. So follow all these people on their future endeavors. Keep following us here on this tournament and see how far Death Proof can go. And so for Corey, for Jonathan, for Brian, for Steve, for Tato, for me, you, everyone, everything, everywhere, all at once. Let me hit this cool overlay thing. So screw all. Tell a friend, tell enemy. Good night.